The drag show is going to happen where it always should have happened, which is indoors to an adult audience.
They're not forcing this on anyone. It's not like, oh, you have to come, you have to watch this.
A court ruling forces big changes for Naples Pride Fest.
Wink News breaks down what you can expect to see tomorrow with just 18 hours until the event starts. Breaking news on Wink News at 5. A federal judge sides with the City of Naples in the ongoing fight over Naples Pride drag show. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lois Tomey.
I'm Chris Safati. With less than 24 hours until the show was set to take the main stage at Cambier Park, a federal appeals court decision pushes that drag show back indoors with a strict age restriction. Wink News reporters Maddie Herron and Bridget Bruchowski are in Naples, breaking team coverage tonight to bring you all of the reaction that's pouring in from both sides.
Where that drag show will now be held for the third year in a row. And Maddie, how is the Naples Pride reacting?
Yeah, guys, staff at Naples Pride tell me they're frustrated, understandably so. They've had preparations here at the Cambier Park area for months now. These barriers have been up for hours, since 1 a.m. last night. But even so, they tell me that this decision will not rain on their festival. Look here, we're at the Norris Community Center. They say this is the place where their drag shows will go on. Now, that happens tomorrow, but when we first got news of this ruling, within minutes, I went to the Naples Pride Center to ask them what their game plan is. Staff there told me they plan to hold 3 drag shows inside at the Norris Center with an 18-plus age restriction. Now, this is following the district court's ruling that the show can no longer be outside in public at the park's main stage and open to all ages. I spoke to park visitors.
I'm personally kind of shocked that that was such a last-minute decision, and I mean, letting everyone express themselves as they should. I mean, a last-minute decision isn't really open to the public.
Preservation of, like, with everything going on in just America right now, it's good that people are able to express themselves, even if it's not the platform or a place that they wanted to.
And the City of Naples released a statement about their legal victory that said they are committed to protecting public safety and spaces while respecting constitutional rights. Naples Pride is still working on their official response, but we will stay on top of this story for you.
Our team coverage of Naples Pride Fest continues. Tomorrow, several local churches plan to rally outside the festival, despite this court decision today.
Wink News reporter Bridget Bruchowski is now live at Cambier Park. And Bridget, you spoke with one pastor who is leading that charge?
That's right, Lois. I've been speaking with people on both sides of this for days, and it's just getting more heated. Last night, I spoke with a local pastor who's organizing a counter rally right outside of Pride Fest, and I just met up with him again following the news that it will be moving inside. Pastor Jeff Donaldson says he's not trying to stir up trouble. He just wants to show up for the kids. He describes drag performances as overly sexual and believes children shouldn't be watching. Now that show is moved indoors and has an age limit. Donaldson calls it a win for families.
I think this is a big win for the kids. It really is. The drag show is going to happen where it always should have happened, which is indoors to an adult audience. Look, I think that's the right decision and the best decision.
Pastor Donaldson told me he stands by the decision, but they will still be having that counter rally outside Pride Fest. But Pride organizers told us that they're still planning an event that's inclusive for all ages. And later I will be speaking to them on these last-minute changes. But for now, live in Naples, Bridget Bruchowski, Wink News.
All right, Bridget, thanks. Still a lot developing in this story as Pride Fest scrambles to change its plans. Wink News is headed to speak with one of the drag queens highlighting the events this weekend. We'll have that on Wink News later tonight.
And in the meantime, even though the drag show will now be inside, Naples police will keep temporary road closures in place until roughly 6 p.m. tomorrow. Here's a map of the closed roads and parking lots around Cambier Park. They include Park Street, 8th Street South, the City Hall parking lot, and the Naples Center parking lot. As a reminder, any cars parked in these areas will be towed. You can find more information in this story on the front page of winknews.com.